Hello and welcome. I'm Blair Blackwell, and this is the Daily Cyber Brief. Here's today's rundown of the biggest cybersecurity stories you need to know today. Good morning. This is the Daily Cyber Brief for March 5th. Here are the key cyber risks shaping today's session. Active exploitation in a major cloud operations stack. Zero-click code execution in a help desk email gateway. And fresh movement across phishing and mobile exploit tradecraft. We start in cloud security. Researchers and U.S. officials say a command injection bug in VMware ARIA operations is being actively exploited, with the potential to grant broad access to cloud resources. CISA added the flaw to its known exploited list, reinforcing this is not theoretical. Reports indicate compromise could pivot across monitored assets, widening the cloud attack surface and raising the stakes for observability and least privilege in hybrid environments. Meanwhile, Cisco pushed updates for two maximum severity issues in Secure Firewall Management Center, the software that orchestrates firewall policy. Left unaddressed, the bugs could provide root-level control of the management plane, the last place you want silent access, making this a high-priority event for network operations teams responsible for segmentation, rule deployment, and change control. On application infrastructure, a zero-click mail-to-shell pathway in the FreeScout helpdesk platform allows unauthenticated remote code execution. Because it triggers through inbound email handling with no user action, vulnerable mail servers could be hijacked and used as launch points into internal systems, illustrating how email parsing and ticket automation can become an unexpected intrusion vector. Threat intelligence teams also detailed a spyware-grade iOS exploit kit, dubbed Karuna, chaining 23 exploits across 5 sequences to target devices running versions from 13 through 17.2.1. It has been used in both espionage and crypto theft operations. While it's reportedly ineffective against the latest iOS release, the breadth and modularity of the kit underscore the mobile attack surface and the value of rapid OS uplift in mixed fleets. In identity and phishing, LastPass warned of convincing email threads impersonating its support team to trick users into disclosing vault credentials. A reminder that helpdesk-style lures are evolving with better pretexting and reply chain abuse. At the same time, Europol coordinated an international action disrupting Tycoon 2FA, a phishing-as-a-service platform linked to tens of millions of messages each month, a notable strike against industrialized MFA bypass kits. And on the positive side of the curve, Bitwarden introduced passkey-based login for Windows 11 devices, advancing phishing-resistant authentication for everyday sign-ins. Finally, researchers tracked a rapid burst of hacktivist distributed denial-of-service activity tied to recent Middle East tensions, with 149 attacks on 110 organizations across 16 countries in just a few days. 2 groups reportedly drove the majority of that traffic, highlighting how loosely organized actors can still create real availability pressure on public-facing services. Looking ahead, expect continued exploitation and follow-on scanning around VMware ARIA operations, and quick audits of firewall management consoles following Cisco's advisories. The FreeScout issue is a classic edge-through-email pathway, so scrutiny of helpdesk gateways for signs of abuse will be front of mind. Tycoon 2FA's disruption may push phishers to alternate kits, shifting lures rather than reducing volume. What to watch for today? You should be watching cloud management and monitoring platforms, especially anything integrating with VMware ARIA operations, for signs of unauthorized access across connected resources. You should also keep an eye on firewall management planes and policy controllers, where a single admin console can become a blast radius multiplier. Helpdesk and ticketing systems that parse inbound email are a target class. Email-borne exploits can pivot quickly into app servers. Mobile fleets and sensitive roles, particularly mixed-version iOS estates, remain attractive to actors mixing spyware and financial theft. And public-facing websites and APIs may see intermittent DDoS pressure from hacktivist clusters. The takeaway: it's an urgent cycle on cloud and management layers, paired with a phishing ecosystem that keeps adapting. Resilience now comes from shrinking the blast radius of any single credential, console, or device. That's it for today's edition of the Daily Cyber Brief. Thanks for listening. I'm Blair Blackwell. This podcast is for informational purposes only and is not cybersecurity, legal, or financial advice.